The information you need relating to the sport you love, all within 5 minutes. NASCAR in 5 starts right now. Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR in 5. I'm your host Bryce Turner. This weekend, NASCAR races at Dover and Las Vegas. An update on the Xfinity and Camping World Truck Series coming up, but first an update on the Sprint Cup Series. Matt Kenseth won the Sylvania 300 Sprint Cup race from New Hampshire after Kevin Harvick ran out of fuel in the closing laps. Denny Hamlin, Joey Logano, Greg Biffle, and Carl Edwards rounded out the top 5. For more post-race coverage, visit carnuts.ca and click on Closed Wheel Racing. With the win, Kenseth has joined his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate Denny Hamlin in advancing to the next round of the Chase, NASCAR's Playoffs. Here you see the points ahead of the cutoff. 12 drivers will advance to the next round of the Chase following this weekend's race at Dover. Kyle Busch, Paul Menard, Kevin Harvick, and Clint Bowyer are on the outside looking in. But remember, winning a race secures a driver a spot in the next round, regardless of his points position. The AAA 400 from Dover International Speedway will take place on Sunday. The race will begin at about 2:45 p.m. Eastern, with broadcast coverage on the NBC Sports Network, TSN's 3 and 5, the Motor Racing Network, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place today at 3:45 and can be seen on NBCSN. Stay tuned, an update on the Xfinity and Camping World Truck Series is coming up, but first a news update. In the news, Stewart-Haas Racing announced this week that next season will be Tony Stewart's last competing in the Sprint Cup Series. After Stewart hangs up his driver's suit, Clint Bowyer will take over the full-time number 14 ride in 2017. Tony Stewart has 48 career Cup Series victories and 3 Series championships. It is anticipated that Clint Bowyer will drive the number 51 at H. Scott Motorsports before joining SHR, but that is unofficial. Check back with NASCAR 5 for the latest on this developing story. In other news, the National Motorsports Appeals Panel upheld the penalties against Clint Bowyer's number 15 team. Crew Chief Billy Scott has been fined $75,000, suspended for the next 3 Cup Series races, and placed on NASCAR probation for 6 months following the suspension. Driver Clint Bowyer and owner Rob Kaufman have been penalized 25 points in the driver and owner standings respectively. Scott's 3-race suspension will begin this weekend. With the penalty, Bowyer is last in the chase grid, 39 points back of the cutoff, with 1 race remaining to advance to the next round of NASCAR's playoffs. Bowyer will virtually need a win on Sunday to advance. And a programming alert, look back on the 2015 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series season with Can Race. Interviews, results, and race-by-race point standings will be included on the Year in Review show, which will be posted tomorrow on my YouTube channel. Also tomorrow, the NCAT season finale from Kawartha will make its TV premiere on TSN2 at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Now for an update on the Xfinity and Truck Series. Ryan Blaney won the VisitMyrtleBeach.com 300 Xfinity race from Kentucky Speedway. Ty Dillon and Regan Smith finished 2nd and 3rd. Chris Buescher continues to lead in the standings over Dillon and Chase Elliott. Meanwhile, Austin Dillon won the UNOH 175 Truck Series race from New Hampshire. Matt Crafton and Johnny Sauter rounded out the top 3. Eric Jones continues to lead in the standings over Crafton and Tyler Reddick. The Xfinity Series is up first this weekend from Dover with the Hisense 200. The race will begin at around 3:45 p.m. Eastern tomorrow and will air on NBCSN, TSN5, MRN, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place tomorrow at 12:15 with TV coverage on NBCSN. And Saturday night, it's the Truck Series Rhino Linings 350 from Las Vegas Motor Speedway. The race will begin at about 10:15 p.m. Eastern with broadcast coverage on FS1, Fox Sports Racing, MRN, and SiriusXM. Qualifying will take place tomorrow at 7 p.m. and can be seen on FS2. Thanks for watching this week's edition of NASCAR 5. I'm Bryce Turner. Enjoy the races.